Alright, so you've seen the title of the video. Nobody cares about your online business, right? So how I got to this idea to film this kind of a video, right, is I was just writing some things down here in my notebook, and I've stumbled upon one very easy and very simple question as I'm now building my own coaching business, right? From the ground up, quite literally alone with a couple of friends, mentees, this, that. And one thing got to my head, which is that it literally got to my head somehow. God willingly, I do not know. It got to my head quite literally as a thought. I wrote it down as a video name, and boom, we're going to talk about nobody cares about your online business. The thing is that if you're young right now, and probability is that you are, if you're 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, 14, for fuck's sake, like it really doesn't matter, and you're trying to start an online business, right? The reality is that at the beginning, you're going to probably fail, you're probably not going to make money, your parents are probably not going to support you. This is like a very raw, honest truth. This was my case. It doesn't have to be yours, but it can, and very often it is. And this doesn't go to show that you should hate your parents, that you should say bad things about them, say bad things about the people that you go to high school with, and say like, these people do not know shit, I know the shit, I now do the online business thing, right? The realistic thing is that I myself do not care about you as much as you should care about yourself. And this is the famous state saying, right? But it is also like sayings of many, many other people. It can be religious, it can be philosophical, it can be on many of these plateaus, if I can say that, right? And the very honest truth about starting an online business, starting anything online, starting anything that is genuinely hard, something that requires time, something that definitely does require sacrifice, is that nobody will care about it. And especially they will not care about it when it's not succeeding. And when it is succeeding, that's even worse. Because what happens is you put yourself here, perhaps, not saying that you will, but I'm saying overall, and the ego will kill you, like it will get you to a madness, meaning that it will get you to a place where if you think that you're on top of the world, you really aren't. You really aren't. And the thing that I want to tell you is that it is genuinely extremely good that you're not on top of the world. Because whenever you feel like you are on top of the world, it is exactly the time where you mess things up. Like truly, having friends that you're going to go into business with, having a mentor, having people around you, watching the type of content perhaps that is propelling you towards that destination of, I want to create this kind of a business, I want to do the online business thing, after that I want to do this, and that, will propel you to the point where you are actually truly that what you want to be, right? And the best thing that I can tell you is that you don't already know what you truly, deep within yourself want to be. Because the thing is, it is not easy to know. Only God can know. And yes, to some of you, this might seem like a very crazy thing to say, right? But the honest truth about it is this. Nobody, not me, even though I care, I do care, I don't care that much. I won't go to your address alone and tell you, hey man, listen, let's say your name is whatever, David. Listen, David, you should go into this online business thing because of X, Y, and Z. No, I'm going to be one of the thousands, probably, of people online that will tell you, you should start an online business because really it's a very, very good investment into yourself, into making money. You're going to be able to help your family if you're within a very good group. You're going to be able to propel yourself to here, 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 here. If I tell you all of these things, and you probably know all of these things already, the thing is, you should be the one that takes action, right? Because I can inspire you, I can motivate you, I can tell you this, I can tell you that the grass is greener on the other side, right? It is. It genuinely is. It is better to have your online business and to have your own thing, or at least be very good at one particular skill, because that can get you all of the things that you want when it comes to financial things, when it comes to love, when it comes to you being able to provide for yourself, then to provide for your loved ones, etc., 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 etc. All of these things are very, very important, but the thing is that you have to begin with something, and you begin with something by learning one skill. Me personally, I can go on a tangent here, how I got into online business, and I started basically at 14, 15. I've tried video editing, I've tried many, many, many things in order to make money online. I even bought a watch that I never ever sold, and I thought, like, when you're young, you think that you know everything, right? And then life just proves you completely wrong. I bought a watch, thought I would sell it for double, and then just buy two, and then sell them for double, then buy four, and then I'll basically make tens of thousands of dollars, right? And it was a very, very good idea in my mind. Like, it's amazing, right? If it were to come true, into fruition, it would be amazing, but it wasn't. It wasn't because it didn't happen, right? But again, you learn from these mistakes, and only in the mistakes you actually learn. That's the amazing thing. Like, I'd rather fail right now and invest 2 years into starting a proper info business, for example, rather than just going into college, for example. Have nothing against college, people that go there, respect. Some colleges really do not make fucking sense, but alright. But the main thing is this. If you wake up every single day and you have one thing that is your own, you could say, the one skill that you know, that if I were to wake you up at 3 a.m., you would know how to recite all of the things that you've learned throughout 2 years, 3 years of business. And this is the same thing when it comes to my English, my ability to speak well, my ability to record content, edit content even for myself, organize things, organize a business, sell to people, help people, etc., etc. And one thing that I find to be very, very true, and which I'm going to do throughout this, by the way, channel, if you're new, welcome, now you know. I'm going to deliver the best value that I can give you all of the time, like literally, every single video. I'm going to give you all the knowledge, all of the things that I have from the heart, just giving it to you, right? And kind of to end on the note here about why nobody will care about you starting an online business is because up until this point, probably your parents raised you in a certain way where they told you, my son is the best son in the world, my daughter is the best daughter in the world. And this is very, very good, like, it's love from your parents, right? But also it makes you egotistical. And there is a book that I never read, but the point is very well, which is that ego is the enemy of you. And the thing is, there is a healthy ego, there's a bad ego. A healthy ego is me saying, I'm gonna wake up every single day, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups. Why? Because I wanna be fit, and I do want to look good for my future wife, for my kids, for my business. I want to look presentable. It's going to make me overall, it's going to make me more money. It's going to make me stand out in every single group. People will not like admire me as in, oh, look at him, he looks so good. Like, they're going to be like, hey man, you look good. Realistically, this is reality. Hey man, you look good. What did you do to get to that level? Then I'm going to tell them, I fasted, I go to church, this and that. I work out every single day. I do my best every single day in order to have this kind of physique, this kind of speaking abilities. I work on my vocabulary every single day. I have an app, this, that. You can do this, by the way, this, read this book, go here, buy this mentorship, etc. Like I have all of these, as Luke Belmer would say, like data sets. I have all of this knowledge compounded into my own head where I can just give to people, right? And the thing about this is that after you have failed so many times, like this is, and like many of these people say this in the motivation videos, right? That all of you watched probably until this point, which is that like you have to fail to succeed. Yes and no, really, because the thing is, I know a lot of people who I've personally coached for DM setting who literally had nothing to do with online business at all. Like they just ended high school and college and this and that, and basically they would go into this DM setting thing, right? Like I would teach them how to do DM setting. They would find an offer through me or through another guy. We would place them, I would manage them, teach them, and they would make 2, 3, 4 grand, which is a great amount of money, you could say, at 18, 19, 20, pretty much everywhere in the world. With 2 to 3 grand a month, you're very, very good. With 5 to 10 grand, you're killing it. You can buy yourself a good watch, you can buy yourself great clothes, you can travel, you can buy your family things, you could buy yourself a car. Like you can do many of these great things. You could buy yourself a great setup, a new MacBook. You can invest into a mentorship. You can do this, you can do that. Like many great things can you do with money, right? And the thing about this is that I personally had, and like this is a blessing from God quite literally, because the thing is with more hardships, you get more things, right? When I say more things in particular, when it comes to me, I've had more experiences than these people. I traveled to many more destinations and I've met a lot more people that are in the business that I now know. I have my network is your net worth, as people say, and it's pretty true in a sense that I have people that I can text and I can find an offer, for example, for myself or a friend of mine in a matter of either minutes or a day or two, right? And this is a very good thing to aspire to be and aspire to get. But the thing is, it does take time. Like, do not think that you by watching this video, or you by going out to YouTube, or you buying a course, either mine or somebody else's. By the way, I don't have a course. I don't sell courses. I coach people only, and if people want to be coached by me, they can be coached. I charge for that. DM me, perhaps I can, help you in a free way. Do let me know, and I'll see what I can do with you. But basically, the main thing is that you do want to aspire to be a greater human being, right? And the thing is, many of these people think that at the beginning, especially, like you go into this kind of a sphere, you go into this kind of a business, right? Because you think that a Lambo will satisfy you. You think that having more women will satisfy you. You're thinking that your whole friend group that hated the fact that you were always on your phone or always on your MacBook, that will think now that you're the G. And the thing is, yes and no. These people will aspire to be like you, or they will, see the results, the success. But the thing is, this can be a contradictory thing. It can be a bad thing for you to happen. And trust me, I'm speaking from my own experience. I'm speaking from learning from people like Tates and many other that are doing either hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month, some of my clients even, or are making millions and millions of dollars every single month. And this is like a level that you want to aspire to be, right? Like you want to tomorrow have a nice car. You tomorrow want to go and have a nice family and go to a nice hotel somewhere, or you want to have your home be a mansion, this and that, right? And the thing is, the one thing that I will tell you that is perhaps inspiring, perhaps good, is that you do not need any of these things. For example, I have a great setup. By the way, you can DM me. I'll send you a video, a screenshot, a photo, whatever, of the current setup that I have here. Ring lights, my phone, iPhone 13, nothing specific, nothing, extremely expensive. Apple keyboard, Apple mouse, another mouse, have my hat, $20 shirt, and everything that I need is not even on this monitor, this MacBook. It's here. It's quite literally here. If you were to put me on the street right now, quite literally, this is not even a joke, I know how I would survive. Like, I could even starve. I'll go door to door, sell fucking whatever you give me, apples. I'll sell you an apple like nothing. Why? Because you have to. And the thing is that when you get yourself to, I wouldn't say a position in life, but to a mindset, when you understand that you do need to get something done. Like, if you read the Bible and if you were to go into Bible's teaching, you would understand that way before, back in the day, as they would say, people at 12 years old, roughly by Bible standards, would be the grown-ups. They would become grown up. They could be married at 14, 15 years old, right? And the thing is, our ancestors really did, like here in Serbia, here in the Balkans, they really did that. And they were like on a supreme level, quite literally, taller than us, fight. Like, they were the G's, right? Like, you can watch me, you can watch the dates, you can watch this guy, that guy, Ty Lopez, whoever, online, and you would say, like, these guys are killing it in life. Like, they know what they do, right? The thing is, do you know what I do when it comes to business? I do the best I know. And the thing is, you would think like, but this guy's here and I'm here and this and that and the dates are here. No, all of that is bullshit. Trust me, all of that is bullshit. All you need is already there. Like, you already have everything you need to know. And what is that? Discipline, bro. Quite literally, discipline. Not overthinking, not being depressed, not being in anxiety. And people think that depression is a real thing. It's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. And the thing is, when it comes to depression, we had all of that COVID-19 era, right? Which is complete bullshit, a complete fucking scam that you were in, right? And for 3 or 4 years, whatever, we were in schools and at homes in a quarantine because of a virus that you can just get from speaking with people or walking on a crazy long ass street and you needed a mask. Complete lie, complete bullshit, media propaganda. If you didn't know, now you know. If you don't trust me, you can look it up. You can believe it. You don't have to believe it. It's your own choice. It's your own force, but it is a reality. And the thing about this is that once you understand this, once you understand that there's way greater things to focus on than the media, than even your school, than your friend group, than going out, which is what? It is making money, becoming a type of a person, and there is a type of the person who is the man. The man is a guy who will sacrifice himself, his time, pretty much. Time is the most valuable thing we have. You know that one day you will die. So the thing is, you do know, even biologically, spiritually, by faith, by this, by that, you do know that first off, you have to battle with your ego, with your inside demons. Second thing is that you do know that at some point you should have a wife. Not many wives, not a harem, not this, not that. One wife. In the Bible, it says it. One man and a woman will become one flesh. And the thing about this is a great thing. It is a gift from God. All of you that speak like, no, but I watch porn, this, that, like, it's, first off, it's disgusting. It's a thing that you're not supposed to do ever, 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 just to point it out, because it is a fucking problem. It's porn and TikTok kills this, kills your motivation, kills your drive, kills your, I'll give you an example. Being with more women is definitely not a good thing to do. It is not going to be productive for you. And all of the guys, such as Dan Bilzerian, this Playboy, that Playboy, all of them had problems after the Playboy era, or they came to one conclusion, which is it is better to have one wife. Boom, that's it. But the thing is, even let's say imaginary thing, even though it's not good, you wanted to become a Playboy. If you're, God forbid, and hopefully you aren't, But if you're watching pornography, if you're scrolling on TikTok the whole day or Reels, it doesn't really matter. If you're watching content all of the time, you're going to school but you're not doing anything, this and that, this and that, this and that. If you're doing these kind of things, right, you're not pushing the needle towards anything. Basically, what it means is, even though you live day by day and you have your birthdays, you have your appointments to the dentist, to this, to that, you're genuinely not living life. You're genuinely dead in a sense that you're literally doing nothing to propel yourself towards something. Like you may think like, I'm going to school, I'm doing something. What did you learn today in school? What do you learn in school overall? How are you making money? How are you providing for yourself? When do you plan out to move out away from your parents' home? Do you have a connection with God? Are you religious? Have you thought about having kids? Have you thought about how you're going to provide for your kids? Have you thought about even that type of lifestyle that you want to live? Let's say it's the Lambos, it's this, it's that. Amazing. All right. You have some motivation. You're at least a bit alive. You have the willingness to do something in order to get that thing, right? Get that kind of a life, get that kind of a lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it is fun. Like, for me now, it really isn't. I went out with my mother we traveled, but it's the same thing pretty much. We went to Malta for 6 days, and the last day we stayed in this great hotel. We paid like $100, $150 to have like a pasta and a piece of cake and fucking two sparkling waters and I think 2 coffees, something like that, right? And it's something that before I could dream of, like this is the dream. And do not get me wrong, me being able to pay for this, being in a Airbnb that costed like 2 to 3 grand probably that week, that 6 days, me being able to pay for all things, me being with my mother, which I haven't been with for a long time because my parents were divorced, this, that. Like all of these things were great and are very good. Don't get me wrong. Like it is very good to provide for somebody and to see a smile on somebody's face. In all honesty, even though I'm making money from my business, even though I made all of the money that I've ever made from online businesses, right? The thing is, genuinely, the best thing that I see is when I help somebody. Genuinely, like it is the best thing on fucking earth. And really, online business and all life really is. It's like living for other people. You have to remember that. Because the thing is, if you think that a Rolly or a Lambo will satisfy you, great. If you get them, great, amazing. I am genuinely happy for you. But the thing is, it is very, very true that if you were to get money like this, if you were to get a lot of money very, very quickly, you would be disappointed not in yourself but in life. You would say like, none of this is fun. Parties are bullshit. You go into a private jet, you go here, you go there. The thing is, I've never been on a private jet, for example. But the thing is that if I ever do, and if it ever fulfills me in that kind of way, that this is luxury, this is good, I have my own private jet, or I rent out a private jet for my family to go here, it's going to be a great experience probably, because I'm with my people, the people I love, with my family, with my good friends, whatever. Great, amazing. But the thing is, if you were to go to a party and you're drunk and you're rich, right? Rich, but you're young and this and that, and you have no friends that you can trust, this and that. What kind of a life are you then living? Is it really a good life? Probably not. So, to get back to the point of the video, nobody cares about your online business. Nobody cares about any decision that you make other than probably your parents, your loved ones, and even they do not care as much as you should care about yourself. And this is not in an egotistical way. There's a good saying, which is very true, which is that in order for you to love other people, you shall work on yourself first so you can love yourself even a bit, which you can do now. But don't love in an egotistical, narcissistic way. That is genuinely sick. If you look in the mirror and you're like, That's it. I'm that guy. I'm this, I'm that. I'm the most beautiful human on earth. That might give you confidence, which is a great thing. And confidence is something you need in order to speak to the camera, in order to prepare yourself basically in anything you do, sports, whatever it is that you do. But the most important thing, however, is that you focus on becoming better at the thing that you want to do all the time, every single day, and you give it your best. And you have tasks. Today, I'm going to do 100 push-ups. If you do not do those 100 push-ups, you're lying to yourself. And that is the greatest sin you can do, because if you can't trust yourself, you won't be able to trust anybody else, and nobody else will be able to trust you. So you have to work on that. It's basically self-reliability very easily, like 100 push-ups, do them. Oh, it's hard, do them. Nobody gives a fuck. Really, truly, nobody does. I do not. You know, if somebody does, by the way, 100 push-ups, send them to the DMs. I might give you a free mentorship, or I don't know, $100, something like that. We'll see. The other thing is that, yeah, like business, all businesses, especially DM setting, and through my YouTube, you'll be able to learn this particular skill and actually use it in order to make money. But the thing is that this skill is extremely easy. Julian, Alexa, many of the friends that I have coached then went to make 2, 3, 4 grand in their first month, 5 grand even after like 3 months. These guys not only worked hard, which is obviously super fucking important. At the beginning, they worked like the whole day, which is kind of a test, but also kind of a reality when you work with a great business. And they were able to sit at their home and fucking print money. And they printed money and got really good results because they worked their asses off every single day. And that's what it takes, especially at the beginning. So you can then later have the fruits of your labor, but you have to work your ass off at the beginning, especially. And it is a very, very good thing. Like, we live in a world where you can work from your laptop, from your fucking black screen here, and somehow have the connection to the internet, this, that, and somehow get the money so you can pay for your own bills. You do not have to go in the forest and chop the trees down or do whatever. Like, it's actually genuinely a great thing, but also it can be an evil thing. It can be a bad thing. So the thing is, how do you go for this in the best way possible? And how do you actually prepare yourself so you get all of the results, all of the things that you need? Well, you get a mentor. This is a very real thing. And you take the steps that a mentor will give you. That's why I created the Setting Mastery. And in Setting Mastery, I literally coach people like day by day how to go from 0 to 5 grand a month. And by the way, before I used to have a YouTube channel as well. I had like 3 videos, nothing special, nothing specific, nothing as good as it is now. And I had a guy who watched one video that I made, and he made like 5 grand after, God knows, like 2 months, 2 weeks, 4 weeks of watching the video. He found an offer like within a week by messaging people. So it's really not that hard. And in the next videos that will come your way here on this channel, by the way, subscribe if you didn't watch the videos, etc., you'll see the methods I use for DM setting, how to find clients, how to work for those clients. And you'll also see probably some of the interviews with the mentees. You'll see their results. You'll see, perhaps I'll give away one free call from the community. And by the way, we just started the community, and we already have guys who are ready to be placed. We have guys who are coming into the community that are my old friends, old mentees, that are already again being placed on very, very good offers, and things are moving very, very fast. So truly, I tell you, if you want to make money online, you want to propel yourself in the best way possible, for free, what you can do is ask me for advice on IG. My Instagram will be down below. You'll have a Telegram group, which is also going to be free, which are going to contain, that Telegram group is going to contain free lessons every single day, so you can learn, free voice notes, me documenting my life, documenting the community, etc., etc. And if you are truly serious and you want to apply for a mentorship, for a course, for one-on-one guidance, whatever that is, perhaps a one-on-one call with me, you just DM me on Instagram and we can get that sorted. So yeah guys, hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.